ti.
Today. This is if I want to they said they couldn't get it.
Menim.
Eh?
Menim. Na abawum to say.
Me and no call.
Eba. Same de oka.
Yeah, we eat kinky.
Same de oka.
I knew. Me Jenny see ya.
Me de oka say.
Ya bet TV ni so. I was for ya mo akwa ba ya niam no ayi e de agu baby. Oh, now the make ha na be kaka asem you head ya to TV so de kaka asem. Me say na o de ya nye we say na e de na ekoso.
Abrabo ya boy eno kura bi ho a yesi ye nka ne badwam. Enti ye nka ba me fa chia kese nkoma pina man ni tuwa me da say ba bi a wo bi anya me hira tuwa onu tuwa
me le mitiu
pina man ni tuwa ni ya sapo
na me si mitiu
Samani hunu bi atuwa kwa sendi anuso say so shebi atuwa kwa bom
au enye ye
de hunam na enya na ye kodi enyi na ni paibo na enumu na ube hunuse bibiani wa Yehowa tuminyema
Why di usemina nyamine wohane na usi wamani enisenyo
na usi
bibi ya Yehowa Yonana
chiwe
why di usemina nyamine amen
eti asembebre ko ebe nyina yanti se twiwa akasa
they say they were kasa
twiwa onkasa
okay
na ofa yan kokasa
say twiwa yo ba papa ntino say ade ne ba say na wa ankasa na aye ba papa
da bi ona di okasa na oye wan sa pina man onya yire
pina man no sokra so
onya yire
ya za bo so wa bobra pa
obobra ehihwe ni mu ya sa moni abusuafo omo oni abusuafo ena vida wa su ni abusuafo omo tete kwa fa ma nyankopon te ase ampara o te ase ampara ahini mo hini gombari ma nyankopon nyamene no tuja mo jata una wo ka ba mo wo shanso agina ho kasapura kon nyamene no aye bi afo opurumpu no nyame shedi ampo nyamene no ya sapo tieme
ana me pesa Friday kura beba ana fe me benya me say counselor wo ba ya sapo na ehuna
isem ya for
me na nye wo fa ya sapo sana yeti we wudodo na ye mentor ne wo fa ya
debi
ya mentor no
hwe me to ne nyomi obi ti TV achi osu sunsuma eta ya sapo achi no oba bi antumi nkuno
yes na yare no we kan wo for
me say
4 times na
dia e wo ya sapo nso no ati say agapit na we ensem o ka no wo ba fa ne tra ye wo bi ye ka ye dia wo nti ase ese mami for 7 days on kasa oba wo mi on kasa mba ba na tene kasa and adio bi oba bi papa ti ase
wo sha na yem no
yeah
so bon
me ma onu so on kasa doctor for nu di on beye ese bia ni bipi ni wo den wo
na wa say ya de aso esi uyem na
me wuti fie o hwa me amakoji beye o do ho betoto me
you say the why no
see me hold on I friend official language that see me mama ya sapon komo ya bo ni nyina no ba bia mfom so kese woni se ya sapon komo die fiti ase no enye authentic enye regularize ena abusua no so emboa no tiam se oni abusua no ena pina ma abusua de o manya de pa o mote ho ba o moni kom be fa so aye de se tete mmiri mu no na oni oba te na echa na oba ni ti mai ne de ne yire na so o woman oba o hwa me woni ba ma te no onye ho ade na wo ma na ujimi ho ba tie me abako sema ma wade gina ye ne se bema bia wo pese onya utoto mucho de ne wale no sister bema tiemio if you want to have happiness joy in marriage never marry a woman well before you take her home.
Hey.
If you can live with a woman and you are close to 60, when you are 60 years, go and pay a bride price. At least 57.
What's this also about? No, it's not patronage today.
Afina aso say ya sapon. Na nka se ni papa mu a oye pina ma ho ade.
Enti me ma nfa yan kwatro mu fie ni yan nwunwi ansa no ma ware.
I say spend the years with her. Make the babies with her. And finally marry her when you are about 57.
And they say, what happens to say, because
there's no love until you live beyond 20 years. Ask everybody. It's after 20 years. It's after 20 years. It is how after you are 57 years. One yena unswa for someone come baby adeko. Dear say we ye e man nya kwan betena wo ho ye. Ene ne wo kokoko nya wale. Yeah, di watena se. Oh, me kase munye efie di amu ni magima no asiboni. Ba ebe ya akoma efie nsane entuma nsia na duku na ba de betena ho.
Duku.
Aha. Oda se. Hebo pa. Nkrafon se hebo pa. Entuma nsia duku pa. Aspatre. Kawa. I mean, yeah, those things keep her home. But for you to make her to have the right to write your name, one man, one wife, wait until you are 57 years and above. If you are a civil servant, rely on your retirement benefits so you can. And if you marry a woman after 20 years and you go and perform a civil rights, I don't drink cold water, but don't worry. What I mean is that if you marry a woman after 20 years, my sister, and you go and take her to the civil room, you will love her. But if you marry a woman in your youth age, like medical, you will never love her. You will live in fear. So all the pastors who are saying, we've been married for 40 years, 42 years, they should come and sit down in camera and tell us the journey. You see Francisca Duncan Williams. See Francisca Duncan Williams. If you sit her down today, if she was still married to Duncan Williams today, she would be a better wife now, not then. I'm the son 24 years old. So me kase na kani papa munu after 20 years na sha ya kukuhwe ase ya jai wakofo obi oni obi akowo ni nyina esi sa ye kwa awie ye no na adom bia beto so 50-60 ye kono kona koye ne ho ade ye wedding my firstborn anya 35 no ndi mo echi awo wale ni maame odo be ye adisua enti ya sapo onye boni bi pina man boni awaye ne se ordinasem ekotena pensie so wansia enkrofo bi o ma adwimu do asem ye betie mu ye ni aka se maame wagimi ho se ifie dumienu une be ma tena ya sapon tena UTV so aka se maame ne de bi ni ho bio ya sapon akọ ye nsiwie a onwale wo ebusuafo agina tumo ye osefa de ye ye gigi ne so e wo badwam ye na wana ebe yo aso for bema kenti
ye be nyam for ye nhia wanka
jimiesa oba ne ye ho ade bema ne ye ho ade jimiesa na ebusuafo twen say eda oba ne be wunu ye ma wa wade fu we jimifo.
Oh, come on.
Listen, do you know why I'm saying that? It was a deterrent for men not to take women just anyhow without paying their bride price. No family is supposed to sit down and wait for the death of your daughter. You understand? So that the man who is living with her, will come and pay the bride price of a dead body. What is the meaning of that? Say, oh, what? Are you okay? Do you have your daughter at heart? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It's a good tradition. They brought it as a deterrent for people not to carry people's daughters without paying their bride price. But it is not meant for you to keep the person trying. You want somebody to marry the corpse? Are they? Pina might not be able to afford. Oba wo 9 enyanta asa enyanta afo mienu wakwa wo so
mako 9
me yira to we obeta badwama ofere
ayede
obeta badwama ofere because of cases me no tell obeta obe keep it tani sa agi se wadwane fia kope baby me fie e ka ba kwa me bo me fie pa ye tiafinum bibia me yiri beta so on person ko tiafinu abi beta se o bimbon na so bimbon so no kire se o yare bia ko but me yiri kwa wo so ba ye na so tafri otan anu afele awochi ehun sunsanso na wanya no enti oba kwa wo so ba you need to celebrate the women when they go for delivery. 4 children.
You say o yiri what ta
me ma bomodia steady ni transcent impoma se sia ye ti sa me jiri beta wo hana gro beta I can identify neta enti o yira na ye be se me mo nya hwe me nka se onjira wodi no ntan because me nim ni transcent awoso no dikonya sa ensunsanso yo oba me ho no ntasa na already ketesi bobo esengese sia ati awoso me no see 4 years ni until so me Debbie me catch you say there are so many reasons why when women go through delivery we need to celebrate them. So when you stay with the man and you are making babies and you are not celebrated, feel hurt. 20 years for children. So you are hurt. But if you don't learn how to manage your communication, everybody will blame you because what were you doing with the man who said, "Minine 20 years ago"? Na so yalia, ebusho first small friend will say, "Yanko friend pinamai, adua pinamai," because enye bibio famo nyami sharia brava ye mini na ye friend say betra ho so yale behwe. Why would the family come for you? Na twi wa hwe no. So no otwi no. Wo na wo se so otwi no. Enti otwi wa.
Wo dey topic. Yen kwa topic ne twi wa dey agisi ye shada pepe ne ho topic an.
Wo se ti me ma oba bia wo tie me. Dwen. Enko yi a wo betuna tena fi wa hwe o ma no. But the friend say mpem agro. Me ma ne ntwi.
Onware wa.
Hwe nkwara no. Me ma ne ntwi. Ese mremu no. Baby out no. The man's responsibility by law is only for the children. And not you.
Lawyer di hu ko na me hu dwiri me. For 20 years uni obi atena na asema ba na se bibi ni aje se wo ni yanim wo ye hoho. Enkura ni wo ni yanim na me se
na wo charge compensation.
Na enkura no hwan na
na wo charge compensation. Dey you dey ni jine no. Ejira me say, be me bia be wari chi, mami, enkomo ye dia na ye bibi. Udi ye baba be di ho, ba ye top no so a. Me mbo we tell. Ana pay me so I be say, you assume me. E wo Nigeria court. Monte.
Ada dey na wo do akeka hu ka akofa ho.
Ai.
Na dey na nsie.
Se Nyankopon share me boss say, ofre me, dey fa me ho, menka. Dey fa me ho, menka. Me twa me na me hu a menka. No dey na dom no beta machi. Ene me ne. Na then you assume you see the video and then you go sue me so my body be good 7 years.
It's almost the same ones now.
Now lawyer throw we with Jimmy sir. Say no cry na Photoshop there so musa. Na
I want say me di nkan wa.
Na say the same no di come this week after me do ba share. What do you fam be shem? Asema me kai ya munyina mo ntia asie. Ma me mbo ne tofa wo ha. I say ha na Friday obia afa the pen chro. Kai say blogger bi o chro ma asem ever the video no. Anybody who blogs because they have collected money are not working the right way. They are only doing what the masters and the pay masters have asked them to do. So to give now say. Number 2. I said be omo kan. Then I make kai. Ye bisa me say o ma ware. Na ware nam si oh ye de nyame ase be ma de esi wani so say wale a pam maka ko si o. Na ye bisa say to wale ye hwa be ko nam si o me de obi a wale ka say congratulations. But me de me hu ne say Girl na the video in it. The two of them have been there for some time. Only waba men come yaw and our friend to puno who is over idea.
Yeah.
So it is difficult for the video to allow such a pain through a woman who has gone through delivery be left like that. All of a sudden, the lady has compensated the space with a twin. So once twins have come into the game, the best that the video can do is to compensate this girl with a lavishing happiness of what we see as marriage. So I see this marriage as a genuine compensation for the girl from the video, and not marriage because the video system is not ready for marriage now. Now watch it. If this girl will stay in this marriage beyond 7 years, then she should continue giving birth. Keep it. Because what she's in is compensational. And I stole the video. I am pleading with him. He is still a young boy. He should not marry Chioma in court. He should do traditional. Wait. Because when his time for marriage comes, and Chioma is the one qualified, not the one coming, then he should go and do civil marriage. But if you stay in this world, and their marriage goes through 7 years, it won't affect me. If you collapse, it won't affect me. If your marriage, it won't affect me. But I'm telling you what I know that the rest of you don't know. They can decide to prove me wrong by marrying 10 years. If your mother is dead, and you say she's sleeping, the day of the burial, Father Bernard. And you to your marriage will collapse. Me. But who told you your marriage collapse? Me, I'll not be hurt. Me, my wife divorced me, I'll be hurt because I'm afraid of divorce. But I don't care to divorce. I'm telling you, I don't care. But I'm afraid. You know why I'm married? I'm married because I'm afraid.
The video so say you want to know no so awali Chioma.
Me see a compensation. Now what Chioma, one of them apart from the video. If you go out with a guy who has money like this, who can marry you? Why is Shatamiti still working there? Why? Because there's a guy called Shatawali on Waba. So whoever goes into her life, who you date and have a child with, determine the rest of your life as a woman. So be careful. Let's say I'm sure baby I will share me. Akolebi a wo hwe me unyina hu so papa e Jimmy fo hiani a fa so bo no ba o ma me e se nkrofo nam kromi we hu obia sha ne nyisa Jesus adwe Jimmy fo be me nje o ka so se o papa e kwasiampanyi a hu se o ma me na kwasiampanyi nso o go so ma papa
anope de ano odin pa o.
Yeah, quite a topic for
to break na yanko topic ne so. Why? Yeah, compensation. So
whether it's important, whether it's valid, whether it makes any holy sense for a woman in marriage or before marriage to demand compensation from a man with the reasons that you brought a child home, you've gone to sleep with another woman, so compensate me. Mommy, money, wealth is a male. Are you aware?
You are telling me.
Well, then learn it from today because you are trending when you said you didn't sleep and you were making money. You're on TikTok trending 24,000K. How will catch on your quad before? And so we have a scan of you. So I shepherd it away.
And I said, Mr. Menya,
who you Sikaya? Wish your banana and wire time, Nikuna and yet. Now, would you who else up? Who have a mesca? Who decent up? Cossunadi. Now, Baba must obey this. See them, chip. Sika any ahunya eye bema enyoba. Money and wealth is a man. Poverty is a female. Money is a male. Wealth is a male. Poverty is a female. So as you sit, when you make money, you become a man. Are you aware?
When I make plenty money.
You can't be a say agro.
Sikane bemo.
But that's how much they
day.
Sika ya bema. Etina so bati hono onye sika. No adane bema. No se mi kunu anytime me. My husband is competing with me because I have small money. Because I can buy, I can buy what he's buying. I can build what he's building. So because when you have money, your status changes from the gender to the original gender. And when a woman has money and she has become a male, how many people would like to marry a male to live with a male in a house as a male? You are confused. But hear me. Stay focused. This is original. And I am Dr. Counselor Lutot. Makwe ginger chips. Obana noku. Hear me. Because money is a male. If you na ye timu na munyanti asieno. Oba bia woni bema te. Se wonye sika na bro bema ni sika nya so a. Wo dane bema. Na obema na ne na tena dane den. Oba. Enti bema hiafo bia yo ba. Yeah. And you think I say obanya sika to say ni kunu and I say ni kunu na de bia ya maintain one service I say and men me nu ti fie baako mon tie nya sasam and you say the ne brewo na sika eye bema enti na bema hia wo a na wada ne ba wo fie ho de ye pe enya de yawo esa wada ne ba. Now you can compensation. Compensation you can any say say when you be edi kata boom kata soup baby like you have entered into a certain form of an agreement and there have been a breach in your agreement. And for that matter, there is a clause that once you do this, you need to compensate the person. But let me tell you, if you allow yourself to be compensated and you still stay in marriage, among all women, you are a fool.
Hey, so only bear man etine bia bear mano akọ waba anaso akọ for ba for dia bana wabusa compensation here dia man who you fool.
My question is that, listen to me, a wife finds it difficult to repeat apology. Should I repeat English? Or yire e ya demand say ade opa ho cho or sapa ho cho bio. But a woman in marriage finds it so easy to repeat apology.
There's also compensation why than the woman on your wife.
Yes, yeah. Because listen very carefully. There is a posture that apology must follow. And apology should never come from a higher level to a lower level.
A higher level,
who is your head? This is not who is your guy. Who is your head? Where are we standing where heads are going to? And I'm saying that anytime you hear compensation, it's compensation to exit. Say out your original TV. Yeah, can be gumna BBSC. Near say Bob didn't compensate. Yeah, compensate you near San Juatna. Now you're compensating why exited.
Oh, sir, it depends on the matter. So we on more where you may know. Nejuma Crona or woman. Bet me about say in the field of the work, we're pra. If you have a fancy glass, you see here.
Thank you.
So come and I so as I'm a cocoa, yes, and compensate me. Until only a compensation, no. Bianca said, you can say, meet me a bed, my mammy, by me driving. As you say, me fat driver. Ain't in the compensation, and also by me, I met me a fat and go farm or my assistant, I met me a man, and yes, sir.
Thank you. So, compensation, I can. And Pino, and Yesika, a baby. There were different levels of compensation.
Okay, been a macking.
Even working. Insurance compensation is because you ensure that in the event that this happens to me, let me do this. In the event of and a call for duty, we see this is what will happen. But in this dispensation, on my journey of the marriage, all of a sudden, I took a decision that was either by me or by my male organ. So I have gotten a child. Mommy, because I've gotten a child, you are telling me that you are offended. I have offended you. So let's look at the history behind compensation in marriage. How did it start? Abako sama yesu afititete ni kire yen se na awade a yete ho no tete no na ye ni hihye bia ebo awade ne chi dom ema obi anya akomapade tena awade no ho enti oba de ni kunote na ogogo esanse ye kofuom esanse ye ye nyamenti oba ne gogo ntam enti owo hwa na wahu se ye hu se wagogo na bema ni gina so poti na ese twi wa ne koso dia na ye dia to nanim se
na roba no wogo ye no se adwuma no wontimi nyi bi ade no wontimi nje
oh etori bia won se nya ni nyina na ye o obi wo ho ye no bema wa ye ba ye be ye wi a wonya akoma ya le de ukoye de o timi ko na se de bia sorry a na me de me ho kamo na de bia sorry a hu we a na ne kasa na me da na ma da me ho na me da ma sha atade what Aye, baby, Kafra de mi obi a ene me afia sempa se me de me ho ebeto mpai so a me sha atade se na me bo me kwatre kwa je yo pe bia fire ye ma sa option ya wo de ho ko ben a e dangerous enti sa asem mo ka se ogugu a onko mo obi mba konongo kaya onso a omo bi nso a enti titine ba ne sa ye ma be ma ne de udi nkomo wokokoam so hima me hu gugu ye ana e bia ntumi nwo enti compensation e ba na mo koje ye ntiti no e bia cha wade no ho onya ye fu nwo ba ye ne o ka onko enti be tra ho ni akofa emefa bia be wo aba na see e wo bible mu okay Hannah
yeah
Sarah Kafra
yeah
Sarah so Genesis chapter 16 who can it carefully who be clear say ampa esi enti na tete ne de compensation ne banis eno enti ko ba no na de na ko din komo woni oba ne din komo a it is left with the woman to agree say okay for whatever I find myself I will need you to say yes and you say yes for your agreement take it all for your agreement so that I go and do this. I wish to compensate you for this agreement. Now, I am not compensating you for an offense. I have offended you in what way?
Now, what if say the banner or cover buyer?
I have brought a child home. We don't need a discussion. One, in the dispensation where you have a child already, we have 4 boys. 4 girls. We have all the gender. What was it? And in Kolabebrewe, I've still gone to have a child. And you are demanding that for me having a child behind you, I should compensate you. For what?
Hey, so what in
what way? Where is the essence of the compensation?
Some vowels are muteki and near the adina. Vowels in the tree form. Vowels in the Emma and Crawford Baba Stress and I'm yes, said, I feel the Waka war.
Yes, what is the essence of you taking a compensation from me, your husband, or your baby daddy? Because I've gotten a child behind you. Why should I compensate you?
Okay. And for counselor or messages, you know, me read the Bianco Busa say a station banner, counselor to swim, but original TV into Mr. Monsache. Now, embrace to see an amon because messages in a banner, and Crawford Busa say, which station is the and I'm also so that I think I'm who, any of my radio pa. Back and I'm going to play the can any my elite.
What are you asking for the compensation for? Once you request for compensation because your husband has gone to bring a child, you devalue yourself.
Musa compensation or there becomes like also the oka and no pay me no me no buy pa. And then tell where my amoya dear money and my yadodo. Well, you are the more in the crew net here. What bear you point topping and fire and shan. Oh, yes, no, a dear just a war supported by me, Juma Day. I had the support. So I say, been point press school is a mukrat because or buy him, I'm who will be a fast or mammy. I'm the amount. Was you na a dark one so they will sit into their honor. Bofia Koma, where in an amateur one day a catch me say, Walk or Wabba, I want to compensate.
I want to
compensate. I want to what you know about say, as I say, Mrs. Magogo, and TDA, Magato Samagogo. Said you tell you about Genesis, I thought to what at the uncle. Yeah. Now, I got some Bejam,
and your ferry.
Who got some Bejam,
and your ferry.
I have fed yes.
Don't you feel ashamed?
I have fed yes.
That you are
sitting me to some in Casa and no one, then come to some man.
Oh,
woman. Don't mean mamma discussing,
mammy,
oh, mean to me for a Japan, didn't even took of Father.
Oh, woman, what woman? You have
my own Kunona, my
one call out for mammy. And I made me call you 6 and I want to. What are saying?
Men Penema, he says,
we are wine.
May I hear it?
We are me, you not me say, me compare baba. I didn't know what if you had your compensation. Answer them the Koranaba. Think about it. Why are you requesting that compensate me for going to have a child with somebody? How are you sitting down demanding an apology from me, your husband, that because you chance on me having a relationship with another girl, you are so angry that if I don't come and compensate you, you forgive me? Who are you?
Auntie Counselor, what do you mean, Pacho? Sanebra for me, say you are in your element. Sanebra.
Well, I can't stop in this element.
That's not table when I am
sorry,
there be Jina Hana, what it's an Ahonian Casa. Auntie will say, men who say, me kume know what it. Yeah. Men who saw when you were baby, ye, many about was what sent to me. Who is a me explanation beer? For what? Well, when it was the same man who say, when you have a boy, sister. Me, a man who say, wabon, sister, ama, wako to D, sister, wako to D, ama mehu, sister, what's all Bethia? What's all Bethia? Nissa would say, sister, well, man who sent in. So when you see, what do you need explanation for? Can't you see? Are you blind? Eh. No, I don't want to buy. No, I will hold down. And yet, now we are our dear democracy. You, our dear yet autocracy, and yet democracy. Explain yourself with diagram. Why you can't find X for the where? Our dear, no. Our dear, there's nothing like you can't find X. And now, I know you're democracy. I'm with me. Our dear long division. Continue till you find the answer. Autocracy. So me bisa, you see that I have a child out of wedlock, and quality be a air me tiwe sisi me the margin sisi and who be yaba my brabom. Say me tiwe bed say obi beka so da quality be say me man share a dear symptom, but enkrofo bi hie omo de hie bi anyankoba no enra me alive wie. That's a 3 more, and I'm in your phone call me. Obi frame me. Or 6 counselor. I said, yes, you have me one dream. And let me 2 coin. Maybe see me sunny ye ni. Na me sunny and be do Ghana. Na me to airport air train. And I'm go share our TikTok and I don't know what to do. Assembly there. Germany na me people. Na kushanta fwa. Already 12 years. Na me here DNA. Almost 7. Ban 7 pushing them man. Already 12. To a bus obusa almost all mammy no wine. Ah, me mammy, I'm mammy near your mobile. She only your batty. My catch out da. Say, oh, Berman, you man can't you. I said, instead, now Berman, you are so banana behu. Where? Hey, kiki, restaurant, yes, so David, and I said, Pedro, who do fear? What the trotro moi? I got a cra obesino. Fatu tetramaso. We do not charge. So waka. Who do kapakwa? My whole 10 minutes, it's better for drive it. And I'm over it. Fatu and now they spray this way. Sir, who is spray? How about do her? I'm my one year swimming good. Oh, I know so far. Make it that say. How far you say? Maybe one must spray your community. That far. Just kita say. Ana anoko. And I'll call honor sprayer. Tonyum. Holy Spirit, move me now. Make my never tell your wife when your male organ is not working. Never. Don't discuss with her. Because hey, the biggest
biggest mistake is you allow your wife to support you when your male organ is dead or is dying or is about to die. Never do it.
Yes, VIP come cry, my mom told me, yeah, no, cool bear man, sorry. That's why I say, some part of my back.
If your wife buys you medicine, so you can stand well as a man in bed, immediately she brings it, look at her straight in the face and say, look, why a bear mother?
No, I have my
mother. Sister, if you the first time I want just say, who back, chef, who got to talk at the bread wine? One will be that. Who petty fear honor, who mammy command between Abrambi. I don't know what yes, sir. Fed you go back on. Bra, Beman, you know about men, you know.
And but wouldn't be a cassette. You're so loyal to you.
What would you?
That's the outcome head. Because humanity, the back group there, one head. What's now a little bit of the now grand, the crab of another country, now running in and bois, the Mamboa, and go. You're going to papa.
Nampatron patano swear, patayane. You will fear the beer of a barber fear, or trimp and I told them as a patamia, and also swear.
Oh, but I need my working now say, in Patawa. Do any dear met Patawa.
Council Pato, what's so bad?
I didn't have a pattern on yes, why? What is your locus or your reason for compensating her? We are learning.
So local. Okay.
My question is, what is the reason for the compensation?
Na me makoma ntomi yem na me bonyo because o ba be fa me one kan chem so kwa
me da se ona me kan chem so kwa sister me catch o be to so
na se ne o ka kire me na me hwe na me ntimi e ma ba afoforo me ka me ho a ka bia beginning na ye ware na nka me nware ho
na nim de wa ware nu
obi ni ma nim de wo mo
obi ani ma ware mu sister business are you a married material
36 years. Some part of wouldn't be a cassette. Yo, Jenny, the part was a fear no compensation. Yeah, council as me and family. You
a compensation. So, we are one now, shall say, so be compensation. No one be quiet about them. The only pay. Because all general, or can be the better way, or have a compensation. Our family. It's never been over. Not like I was saying, and the conversation. Otherwise, when you see what they want to show, or can be more quality. But when you say, okay, you have already conversation here. Maybe other people have another conversation. They don't know what I do. It's a man that said I have conversation.
Na bema no so bema no ye say o ma ade no so e mana wo ne na mana akonya adu na wo to bre ne no so e bone ana yo this Saudi what ya so why ya da na misra asa we ya masa na me o je yo no
na to do
me fa cho di baby aka se free
e woni ri eko
yes sir yo enti way yo kwamna enti o they say no compensation no mo de my ana say de council ke ho na musumugina
oh the conference that's what you can do I want to have a compensation but na you can atama kan and then ma
why emra
no you know ka na tukwan na lo tama tukwan do da na ni ma na me show ba no ba no ni ma da ni ba ya ni ni ma ni ka ya na se na ko ni almost a page in my eye. It's a madam about
And who crown our shop, Cretina Metasa Crania counselor. No, more counselor where Chile some no feeling.
Because
It's a say, or how then I won't know Musia. They say, I wash and crano.
what are they bar?
Who's in Chim with the original? Oh,
yes, okay, to for
oh. Oh, it's a say, dear, no, what for more about call by your own what paid you my and I fee, who to me now was a bear man on Saka. One word be an answer or yet. Kafra bibia be ye fan ati kaza ka bibi kire ne
Bra, your poor friend, me pay you a man. Ne jakra wo fi ona kowai.
aha o hene mpa to so te kwabena counselor de number beto dwa wo se ye power friend no na woni woni nkomo no mpa adwuma ma wonye
Won say ye sha se wo kromo ye bibi Senegal chat to school.
o kanokre
Senegal chat to school, Senegal chat to school. Ina me kan sem wo kromo ha on GTV. Ye jima no kosi boni. If you develop the women in your country and neglect the men, the economic status in the country will expose you.
Ma yen fa kwala mre ye me chireche mpa cho odi ni baby akasa free yo ima yo yan komo aye die wo so die wo mu ne sai
Asamoah can't become a yellow crate. A yellow crate. There might be. Make your woman say, can't overcome. Them out or don't fail about it. No over on Tina in part of place of a good part. I would give that any no place or 1 to 1 or 1 account. In 2 years. I will take it to the dedication and for cut to amount and for cut to amount. Let I will press of all cook abandon of Bano. Any other time. This one been
you
and the person then my so and let's say who will
na ye bi ama mo mama no to adrebre mo ma ne omo
o ma ni du to se ni o ko tu ru a wo
are nti o be dey
asama ko salu na ba pa tu asen
aw
o ko ni mo no ka do tu to and bring up on
be ma nin soli biem na so wo ko so ya ene e wo be wo ti ayi a eyi dende ataya no ato bi abre me wa uhia no ato yo
mata yo do ke tell warrior wa ko ka wadi
ya ra se kausra o me manager atu
Effectively.
yan fa last call na say afi na wasor pacho last call ayenko udi ni baby akasa free
pacho me kasani ashamu kata master
yo waba peni se ana empatade ni yenji anasi yenyen nei yo yentie we
pacho desene ba wa ni wa ni asana ko abaya ni mo na afan kolani se na to ndio ni ede ni patana pata seria no Think I will about the man to now the back. That's who about to now the back.
I saw about I say what cotton our dear, so when they be also, would you feel create and butter be and you own?
That's and it's natural, I
see. A bit me a see what Mr. Retty you about penny. Any yeah, na se na wukunu no se kokko ba se bia na ho oden kofom na wo na ma betimi ato aduro na ba se be ya ade ni betimi agina so ama na se wo de fefa ho agya esiesie ho kama se ya wa wo de enti yankwe
mame compensation here tie even if to the ding near see and compensate you don't determine what you want. I determine what to give you. But I'm asking, the value of a woman, should it be reduced to compensational material? So, my firstborn, I compensated you by taking you to Dubai. Look, there be I say, baby, go for vacation, go for work. It's useless. Environment has never changed in a relationship. I've done this thing for 24 years. People have left Ghana, traveled to another country because they want to go and then bring peace between the two of them. They landed at the airport with the biggest fight of their life. And I will show them what I say. Listen, if my children are the biggest problem when it comes to the house, you can't get your peace of mind. Then we should travel with them again. What is the essence? When I'm staying with my wife, there's trouble. Now I frame say, my problem is you. Why am I traveling with you? So why is Pinamai worried that Chiwa is the one they are taking to travel everywhere to go and sing? Don't carry your burden along with you. Leave the burden. Why? What is your problem? Why? I say, I want anybody to tell me from about 70 to much now they see here. I didn't know pay compensation. I tell what they say. Papa, you can't collect 22 years. Oh, Nimo. Or corn again, their bread. Gab you see chi no Kumasi Abontenso. And again, a year one son no copy Germany, German Bogabidi in the coy. San Kolam Yunia Quanadia. 12 years. Also, the Pentecost in Hoa. Only now, women. Was it council at the airport? Me who come may coffee.
On Granny Kurana.
Debut. Wako Jawa Beccafi. Now, what Timia Kososo, or no whom TikTok or tripod no copy. Mr. TikTok, we did 5 hours.
Safety last week.
How nine? I made catches, brother. Don't worry yourself. These are beautiful twins. You are the control of your house. And yes, me pattern. You bet you some so be true. Now see a true son for more true son for more court for abuse of incumbency in the religious fraternity. I didn't know so ire. Bema uni sika na so ire. Enti say bema bi oyo hia ni no. Odane ba. Pejumaya multiple streams of income. Tom makpe ginger chips. Faka usika ho. No hia ni e ba. 0277 609 644. If you potential oba waji compensation. Hweniye e san say, "Mami, eba the chopper. Anytime oba e panikru chow, kai say you have to change the level. Say me need to way. Mami, only who kwan so pa me chow say me ukunu a e this level because you tepe. E do chop papa, you need to change the level. I should be higher than you. So conform. What are you looking for the compensation for? It will devalue you. Don't go for compensation. If you cannot stay with my child, go to your family house and I'll go for a babysitter. 0277 609 644. Abutre ewie kunindie. Aho prepare di jimie de nam. Tobuase. No bia wo wi asimu yi. Oni mo brempo ahase sasem no munjai kan ye bi ni mo nya no kure o pese daache obedi president a kope is excellence na do danko akufo ado ana ba omi a operate ba ana Dr. Mahama ko na kope ni baba ko na onyo sa akora no be sa adwam da chi ana onye sa adwam da the son say obetuma ma wanim obrempom bi ahya ase si wanim na judge mie no wade ate ase sa wade no si wanim mada meko no so metua o
say
meko no metua o ede
meko say authentic shito meko say
and authentic then
authentic shito
me ba the food I say is he a name for pepper na say yes. Daddy, why is he authentic? I said the woman who did the pepper looks authentic.
The councillor man almost na hot to do nti why nti abusiafo yemfa ensi ha say no yadamase bebre na watwi momo na yatena yie pa wo original TV so ene so yesua de councillor de said the mo mpe na ye de ye pe no wa ha esan se mensem bi obeka bia no yenya witness ewo ho ene so yesua de bebre
every Friday can we have this Friday can we have this Friday I say they are paying me already at original
right nti ye fancy ye fast that enkoma ye production team headed by ye papa ye ra kwadade yirenchi sky na ye bone mane
din kan ompem ma faka ho
so okra na camera na hwe osunti ene kasa me
ne mra ne sky ba ko pa ompem ma that's all add it
the nti na ompem ma
the height nti
ne man be
na pe TikTok men onu onye thick and tall or ye thick short nti ompem ma
nti ho no de enye me na me kan no nti memfa mefa enso so ye ball shake baako obaako kwa ate se wono so so wo frefre dom wo wono so ye na na sese na awotwi mu wabo adwuma pa osuo mo awie mo Richard man nyina so ekunu eno no so so ate ase wono no se de wo se wo ma wo bi nkotwa dom ma no sanse wono angasa woni nyina wo spray wo chese abrani atuatra wo sere body ni nya atuatua no tigina so agasa be samio ensusu ejira wono ne de na no baba ko wo brekini hat ma mesimi ni abeme wo jave yo na manana ho so ye asa anoma ede no elusuo mu abena so yeda sikisha yada obia si yimamu nyina yada mase se mama production akose mesimi de afia kwate asmeni authentic mama Madam I say amamo amonishe love you. Yeah, church mo boss mu dia mo pese be teche mu dia mu.
And if you are compensation it doesn't make a lot of sense. Enya me dia na.
O dia na say
na agrobe
for life. So pese chere grofo say e call life.
Agrofo ba. Can you dollar?
Na meti ahwe agura midi yeso wa husuro no agura midi no wankasa de oho wodoma ankasa Ghana fo ankasa na ye no ye nya atom nti no o sa
more accounts like they're having conversations amongst themselves. Accounts of it,
no, but if you cannot cry, what are you?
Who bet me a shaman now or way?
Where Facebook and TikTok. So what do maybe I live? You will corner be or which your corner? I will say, arrow.
You're still live.
Yeah, I'm still live. Arrow way. Over bosso. The opportunity to share.
Oh, okay.
But you know, say, you are asking for compensation for what? Buy me a house, compensate me with a car, compensate me by traveling to Dubai. Mommy, my sister be Echo Gene and Nisu. Our TB Joshua. TB Joshua, sorry, demo live TV. Debiana, whatever is happening to me, I want us to go and then go and pray. It's demonic attack. Say, okay. And oh yes, sir, na beba see you yanko. And some I'm going 3 days near Bompire. And I TB Joshua, Honuko Bompire, kra edu baby. Na yenuma ba sorry Sunday. Yet again, and they share about TV so live Sunday afternoon. Na me TV nachi. Obey na di say akoye di empire. Bemanity wa And the man was sitting elsewhere. And a man penyamisum otianim. Sorry, if you see a man struggling in church to sit in front, it's not that he has found God, he's having a problem.
Inferiority complex.
Oh, you could say that, but when a man is getting closer to God, he has a big problem that he's done a lot, and he thinks that by virtue of getting closer to God, God can bring him answer. You know, the things that are personalizing eating a man. Look, have you gone to church that they are calling men, they are calling for people to be prayed for? If you don't have a child, come and let's pray for you. Your wife is sick and it's not here. No man will get up. But watch women. If your husband is sick, they will get up. Your children is sick, they will get up. Your father is sick, they will get up. You don't have a child, they will get up. Everything you call, they will come for prayer. But the man will not do. Not because men are wicked, not because men are weaklings, but men are God. So they have a way they relate to God. Whilst they were sitting in a church, and she said, Nigeria by force because of the obafophobia koda and also per compensation. I want us to be alone so we can pray for God forgive us. Forgive who? And oh yes, I know in the coil. TB Joshua, na sorry. On a man, or to say, Madam. No, sorry. God bless you. I see baby. What's the teenager bro for? I see baby. I see baby. Baby. 5 years. 5 years. And they closed door to baby. Standing outside, knocking. And other three inside. You have baby? I say, no. Oh, madam, no, sorry. You don't know your baby. Your baby. Live TV. Did you come alone? No, my husband. My husband. Trap na jibela. In the church. Hey, what a shame and disgrace on live television. Hey, never pay. Husband, husband, come. And I come and talk about so pan in the society. Shigre was in our good or Baba Janya. I say, oh man, how are you, sir? I say, fine, sir. I say, this is your wife. I say, yes. Your wife. You've not told your wife you have small child, 5 years. Your wife has locked the door. You've not told your wife? You know. Live TV. You've not told your wife, you know.
That's what I call one thing. Oh, Barnus to me will be. But Mamma so more brepa. Mr. Mamma more because meaning man be our own. Counselor and some I know can who say, ye di community or ma. I was a medenia money, maybe money very interactive, no also crano. A channel eba the element. Now a quite be on my say we don't treat men well at all.
On this earth, the people who are maltreated are not women. I swear, if you think women are maltreated, you've not seen anything. The way they maltreat men. And so whatever we are going through, we are vulnerable. The way we are suffering in the hands of women, both the ones we are married, those we are sleeping with, those we are helping, the way they are maltreating us. There are things you can't say to a woman, but she will say it to you. Because at the end, all power. You wake up in the morning, your wife is not in Ghana. You wake up in the morning and you go to your WhatsApp. And instead of you seeing, good morning, I hope your sleep was nice. They will send you sleep was nice. Yesterday, you didn't tell me good night before going to bed. I know why you didn't tell me good night. Because you are in Ghana and you enjoy yourself with other women. So you don't care about me here. Even a good night too is difficult for you. Continue. One day, it will come to an end. Enye oba ni want tokwa wo. Oba di hormones Jimmy. Oba ni adrenaline aidani Jimmy sem. An opportunity to one who say when you sign which is a message aba. Mommy. A young man.
Boy.
Mekobisio bag brambisio fabule me why.
Me kura me here so charge me before need do.
Dabi wait ash we a draw bag no. Yeah fabula tonga tali wo MSP 30 wo. Ko say u trouser na your original ko say why. Atade na hye na up and down. Atade na hye na.
Je.
Only atade hye na original.
Me bag ni so charger dem fa charger no. So na ada na what it abranten fa ni person.
Atade ni original.
It's
original material no hye no. Original for t-shirt.
Counselor, asama na me kan say plug wo no. Asana na me kan say e me ma che say e to le bi wo no ma.
No we suffer.
E ma sisi wo mo che say.
Me see,
na me man die, me man bi. Wo ye adwuma che say me I don't know say bia me bo ba bi o ye adwuma na de. O hawa na say bia bibi beba. Ba bi o ye adwuma no che say o de ten fam wo ye pani wo ho wo sika. Si dai kokro do obeye si bi obey kro mama no se de na kane no adwuma no company no nkrabata ba ko wa abrochi nti no mo wa abrochire e na beto mu so mo peba no mu nya ba mo na ma be 15 years o mo akọ UK ebe yi ma US chese be bi o mbeko bia na ye fro ba na ni nyina aka kire ne se wo yiri we wontime nwo
me se ya boka.
Like you can see what anymore.
IVF 4 times.
Almost your wife cannot carry a baby. Who's a man be on ma? Sa na nyame abode no wo no ya omo. E bia na ne bre bi obobo na akuje ne sa dia fire but o se de ka kire on na yire ne say your wife cannot carry a baby. Just a US or UK or Germany or bia and afi ye we na ye relocate to omo ba Ghana. On bedu ha so asa. Ye kwa ha dia Satan na afi na sa atema. Yi den ya be sister isi chinchire try wo be wo nyima na ase chese ni kunu so one ne have a conversation say nko de o ma ne nkofa obi
never
na one ne ngo ba ne se won no
never
chese o say behind my o mo kan say
over my dead body
I
will kill you
over my dead
I will kill you
and my sister ye ya ma wasa akokonyeme na okoye IVF bi na sister ko wu team wo mutime se na anu mi hia brai ne mache se enkura fefefe wotu so de me so kwa so ba ne tete nyana oni nipa ne kura ewo se wo mutime se na wo ye madam fo na oba me nche me okase a na ne wura ko me se otimi su enti ade na ya na mai du ba bia yesa de ye wo compensation asema ye kan pun wo be na oba ni mpa wo bisa compensation no ko hu bi ma be ma no
na make us akwa
sister bi ma be ma ne wo na problem wo
sister when come with TV so or accuse be man nti oni na tu kwan yen kompai bo no yefu a onya wo ba no o de so bo no bo be man se be man na akọ fa ba bia ma obi aye ni bibi enti yen ko TV
ba kro na ye ne one na kọ wo no
no nim so de na wo but TV Joshua ho na copy say be man wo ba
no se tere na ba ku e kira se se
na te se be man enti ho na TV Joshua be kire mu say onu ba no e so nyam kola 3 ban kola 3 ni mba ye a son said what two dynamo against a 5-year-old child
tinko pa krana sema
obi aka say ko akai I think was it 2000 and is it 2011 TV Joshua Sunday minimum crofo no and take copy say be man wo ba na TV you can say madam calm down your husband is a nice man
oh
he has a child. He can't tell you. My friend, where is the boy? I know, can't you TV so? Oba you know say. Baba say, I saw mutra for the next 3 days. Yeah, Paul TV you are sorry 420. Oba no want to come back to Ghana.
Now take it to no mutra and say untimi maba.
No, you can. Hey, Oba, mommy. Oba catch us I want to go back to Accra.
Yeah, man, nante nkwa.
When you bear two coin, akwa so mu am kwaji mwani. text message biaba. Ye tua hotel 7 days.
Text message in so the phone so before soon where we are.
We have come to Akosomo to go and relax. Vota Hotel. I have paid 7 days so that we can come and compensate you, people to feed you. Me, I don't care, but because of you. Then all of a sudden, Mamu phone me for day. Sister, you saw sending messages. So you say me in the crowd for you. And a back plane. I did a back plane. No, I was to say.
I miss you.
So you told her we are coming to vote out. No, so you have to tell her. Is it for permission? No, tell me. I thought you said you have changed. So you told her we are coming to Vota Hotel.
Take me back to Accra.
So that what? So she's there checking whether you are with me. You wanted to come and join us. I want to go back to Accra. I don't want to create a scene in this hotel.
There's a man Kasambu. Yeah, man Kasa.
No, what is it? What do you want in women? What you are doing to me, I'm telling you, they will do it to your daughters. Are you a foolish woman? You are a foolish woman that you have children with me. And because of your foolishness, and you are angry, you are telling me, your husband, that our children will meet a man like me who has brought you to Vota Hotel because you want to be compensated. I want to go to Accra. I will not sleep here. I don't know the type of man you are. I don't know where it's coming from. Hey, so when you stand and you are praying, what do you think in your head? You are wicked, oh. You have brought me here, telling me that you have changed. Everything is okay. Me too, foolishly, I followed you to this place, and you've come to rent the hotel to make a fool out of me. I mean, you are surprised. I'm just watching because in less than 1 minute.
We are
just happy just now. We entered the place in your happiness. You have changed from the long dress to a nice shorts. And we are discussing how your tummy has become better than before. Your skin has moved from cockroach charcoal. And you are smiling and talking and you are telling me things. Just a message from an unknown girl. Have you arrived? Is our problem. The problem why the 7 days in the hotel cannot be completed is because some other girl sent, have you arrived? Listen, I don't know. That is what I'm asking. What is the compensation for? You have offended your wife. Find a better time to apologize. I say, any man who apologizes to the wife, you will never be okay again till you die.
Hey.
Well, you look. I don't say things to please you.
So abunko to do one year and my
Chimmy Papa.
Hey.
That you can kneel in front of your wife. If you have a chummy. If you have a chummy. In India, buy it. You are a stupid man. You have disgraced all men. You won't understand it. You are not happy what I'm saying. But I'm telling you that if your wife, look, if you are a wife, that you allow your husband to kneel before you, not because of sexual intercourse. And yes, of the bot doggy, and yes, of the lake, not of the passion. I fear you could turn your leak here, and yes,
I don't know the other one.
Debbie,
someone who
Father licks so well.
Hey,
Father licks so well.
That free Muscovy, and your bonnet, and your bonnet, Yakutu. Now, Yakutu, Yamie, hallelujah, hallelujah, Yakutu.
Nyame. Hallelujah.
Hey.
Na sa say emu jansa mu jimie no.
There.
Yakoto ni etafiri mu a. Da ho na je.
I don't know.
Na fi na obi san kwasi asem.
I don't know. I don't know.
Obitimi so ti say.
No di wuram.
Odba wo. Ne tori be nyese ne ho na aba o. Okasi we nyaw.
Wo ya akra na ayepeni. Pacho bra na asumano. O ya akra nyame ana. Pacho wo ya akra na who how many years?
28.
Oze 18. Na 18 na utie sa nkomo we no.
Na ka 18 untie de.
Ko jina ni mo ho no.
Embra ni se 12. Embra ni se by 12 years so onim we. 18 non try. Enti de na aka no.
Tire.
12 obi aka nkyere no.
Wo so mo de kan. So de ono.
Ya so uti.
So ono asema mo ye den.
Ya so uti dia ben ho. Ti se ebi se ekum. Enye se ne ho na aba o. Enye se dia oye ne ye ni do. O ka se onyaw.
Kansra wo yo.
No be actual no kure bi wo ha. Bra. You are really speaking the truth. Ni ebisa asem. Do you love me? It's as be anti wo no. If you don't say do you love me, one can yes.
No, I know. We are both into eguma right. Or do so eguma na we both into. No, yes, I'm kind of say. And mo just say,
"What Jimmy anti we ka say no."
Me family nko.
I think it's say. Do I smell well? Maybe anti we. Oh my God.
Ay, yeah, diablo, you were yes. Him daughters of glory, you know.
Yeah, yes, so teach unnecessary questions as a man because they think you are down there. Am I smelling good?
So the only time I was say a man nearly down
is when you are about to lick. Look, and God is so dynamic that every sexual position you break your knee. You are watching me. Show me a star that you don't break your knee.
For me, man.
Happen ye bunko to me. Touch your man, better free ninyemo. What's it?
Randy. Madam Fubi was saying, Nikunu or Baba, yes, Hadiana. Osimojani Mojani mo. Mojani mo.
Ajagraja.
Natu miwa.
Ajagraja.
Ye mojani mo.
Ajagraja.
Aso sana no ye. Pasi benda ho sister Mende mojani mo. Mojani mo natu mi etu miwa.
Yeah. Yeah. But you ask yourself, even in a time where I've gone to kneel down to give you a lick, who is it for? It's not for me. No man enjoys licking except who is being licked.
Yeah.
So why do you feel empowered over me? Because I'm licking. It is a natural thing that God gave us, that without we going through that posture to adore the entry.
Now, one is someone like it. God
is very sexual.
Oh, what's in a baby?
God is very sexual.
Oh.
And he loves sexual intercourse.
Oh.
And we are representing God on earth. Until be me be on your bad dad and home sunny piano, kosura himemuda. Only your bad dad and home sunny na kosura. Yeah. If you are watching me and you've never led the woman to orgasm before, going to heaven is difficult for you. I am sorry if your wife is rigid So no, you're not sad home bad. That's why remember you if you
now who ban no so asa na was say because obi ono ma ono a wonye dede wonu a wonkasa wonu a wonye
and yeah
enti be enti so asa na asa me ma no so ye ha
and yeah before a senti
edi asem
one said the woman is
before so na na me fa wa ha
the every family said I was I before uni omo ye mpema gra enti tie bi omo fa mu nti no omo njeje ho
na hu de say yes so ne ali say jo
and that sound no enya njeje ho ti so home ti and njeje ho won pema gro no eboa bema it funds the ego of a man whether he's performing well or he's not performing well. That is another act that makes him a masculine person apart from money. Internet na say sika form be man almost say counselor say see an yen fire ho name share buy as you your boba ko na the $5,000 aso
sorry
and the women are happy with that particular one.
Now me scan me say ma ho mara
When it's a bible mu no you say okode or say owo ehun ewo popo so owo te bia wo popo so insuo mu hyen ewo epo so enframa mu hyen ewo wi mu bema ho ewo ba ho bema. So I'm saying that what women do to men and we don't complain. Here is this woman that all of a sudden TB Joshua has unveiled that the woman has 3 children waiting, but she has kept a 5-year-old behind the door. TB just say, sir, you won't tell your wife? Tell your wife, madam, listen, your wife, your husband must tell your wife. And I'll say, yes, I'll tell her. Yes, tell her, 5 years, tell her, madam, your heart is good, but your anger is blocks. I'm repeating exactly the way. May his soul rest in peace. Joshua, this is the son of Cameroon. Mami jina ho. Your kind say, man of God, help me. You know, bungo to be. I want TB Joshua someone. You're sharing your TV so. And the Oka said TB Joshua, man of God, help me. Good bungo to be. Media is an answer say, Bibia ededin. Papa say, you're born for. Na you say one funny feet. Nigeria. I'm Bagana. Obe huri fi flat no musinu abafom. Nigeria. Yeah, share den with TV so. And I offer me. The AC. So ba say nya nanim ya. Na wagu nanim ase. Mo say me catch us say asem e wo ho say etena seka. Oso say enkonkogye mpaibo. And anyame yi a kire osisi ase. And the sofo ne kan ye no untie o say se uma kwan na ye ubie 5 years child ne ba. Who be what 3? Hey, I am not teaching you nyama say.
See 1 against 3. Kade na nka.
So open the floodgate. In abundance. So look, so when you are looking for compensation, this is what we call compensation. You are barren, you can't give birth, and God has left your husband's male organ to go and bring a child. Open a buffo. Tie TB Joshua kan ya meme tie chia me tie ase no. Oba na tie ase de buffo so opetikita back to Accra.
Kuna ko wonten ngo ade.
Na papa nso kan say don't worry. If you want us to leave tomorrow, I'll see. No, I won't go tomorrow. No flight will take you at this time. It's 4 o'clock. We can't even book emergency flight. Then I'll go. By road.
And at
TB Joshua knew you can go to him because the protocol is.
Yeah.
On your obey your demo. Sa near about 10. You are wicked. My God will punish you. At the curses. And that woman who gave you that child, he will never live to see the light of day. And this child will never come into this house. Me, after sweating with you, this is why I tell a man, if you are not properly standing financially, never bring a woman your way. Never. Never allow a woman to help you to make it. Because when a woman helps you to make it, she will always remind you in pain. or see the cases. Sa wanda. She never slept throughout the night. So the man said he went online and booked a fresh ticket. Forgot about what they are supposed to return on Wednesday and book a fresh ticket Tuesday morning. Emergency. And not send it flyer and ticket to the man. Said this is your ticket. And when he was booking, he booked only for the wife and never added himself to that flight. He rather stayed till Thursday and came back. When he
as
if you are there, let me say, what did you do? They say, hey, if I join this woman in the flight on the same seat, I would die before I get to Ghana. Because the thing she was doing, cafe mafe, you buy any cancer, you transcend. What do you mean? The only thing that can appease her soul, for her heart to be happy, is compensation.
Okay.
Abranti and uncle, ni papa went and the uncle na tina bisan say, my dear, what do you want for your compensation? Or say, just about 5 years now, ask him. When he changed my car 5 years ago, ask him, has he changed my car again? Because he has money to go and be sleeping around and making money because I don't have a child. I need a new car. Metiho. And I besides the counselor won't say anything. I said, oh, let Casa. Or Casa be a pa and I'm sure be any name. Say, okay. Can I please say something? Madam, I want to ask you, do you have brothers? I say, yes, I have 3 brothers and they won't do what my husband has done. I have 3 brothers and they won't do what he has done. And I say, please, who are you referring to? Francis. I say, who is Francis? My husband. I say, madam, so you find it difficult to say my husband, but your heart is demanding a 4-wheel drive from this man. You are wicked. Not dear neighbor. Counselor. Why you can't? Hey, madam, shut up. Hey, who I say? Don't ask me who am I. Did you bring me here? What is it? What is it? Now Onim say your mommy ran down. And now Onim say my shad. You know say, madam, how long have you been in this marriage with a man? Can you remember? 30 years. How old are you when you entered this marriage with this man? Why? What is it? Were you at TB Joseph's church? Yes. You are not there. Say, we all watch you. It's a public notice. Go and watch TB Joshua. Go and watch. Go back and watch the date. TB Joshua told you something that you're not thinking smart. Because your heart has clouded your eyes. You are looking for compensation. A car. He should buy you a Pajero.
What is a car?
You, a Pajero. Because 5 years now, he has not changed your car. Is it a company car that might be changed? Now, their name back a crank. Madam, TB Joshua told you something at the church. You remember? He says you have closed the door against the 5 year. When you open, you will have 3. Think about that one. Is it me? Ask him. Have you done IVF? See, you've done IVF, so what? Your heart is what is blocking you. Open your heart for the child that has been born outside, and you can have a child. That one day I won't agree. Okay. I won't agree. He has to compensate me. He has disgraced me too much. He has to make a mockery out of me. No, but soon, I say, madam, your tears will delay us. We have to finish this thing and go. Me abadayo. We didn't know to tongue kokoda dada. And this uncle says soon. I say, madam, stop this. Yes, soon. Let's think and talk. So you say the only thing that you want is a Pajero. If he doesn't give you the Pajero, what will you do? I will advise myself. I say, madam, no. You didn't. They didn't invite us. Nani mama with you. On no tomo mudinti. Obi ankasa. Ne papa ti o say. O she white agbara bi. Na so make kan won. Ne papa ndi me adam fo. Na de ne papa ka kire me no. Donyanko pan of frame.
To shock us.
The father says the daughter, who is the only daughter among the 3 boys, is a serious representation of the mother. For the
papa na bre.
Or say the mother at this stage of their life can slap him. Bonasum. Locking Wabonting. I took my cap. The father says the mother who is sitting down there and behaving like she doesn't know how to talk has planned with the daughter what they are doing. Because his wife, has locked him out of the house more than 12 times. At their age. I see this marriage I'm inside. It has collapsed 5 times. When she go, then they bring her back. Because of the children we're having. So what you said is right. Then I'm calm. You say, madam, you say you advise yourself. Advise yourself now. So we know what to do. Straight, and I told the man in front of her. When a woman says you advise herself, you don't know what she's about to do. So when she cook, don't eat again. Stop having sex with her. Because she wants you to compensate her with a Pajero. Now, Francis, you have money to buy your wife a Pajero. Sir, I'm sorry, but even my car I'm driving now, she knows. I'm supposed to change it. It's 10 years now. Her own is 5 years. Mine is 10 years. And the car she drives, she's never complained that there's a trouble with it. So I don't know what the change is. I've not complained well. I've not complained well. Didn't I tell you that the car right now is when you put fuel inside, small time? Hey! Etina mi bisa say, so mi bisa and say, what is your locus for the compensation? Or say because he has disgraced me, and that's why he started crying. Etina mi bisa say fear. So obisi mi give compensation. For what? Mako Wabonting. I'm going to bring a child from outside. I'm going to have sex with another woman. And you are asking for compensation. For what? Are you a married material? You are not. Well, so people, I know. Yeah. We see. Whether he buys the car or not, she will advise herself. You know, when I hear women saying that I'll go, me never count. Well, my wife has never said something before. But the first day my wife will be able to tell me that I won't marry again, I'm going. Efia, our sister. No, I won't help her to pack. But immediately she speaks, I'll give her one of the car keys and let her go. She won't take anything from the house.
Hey.
No. What is she going to take?
So we're fun and tardy.
Or the garden?
TV and run one man about.
What's it like? Money TV back home. Money fun and tardy. If you are you serious? It won't happen. No. If my wife can tell me what it be make up, one of the things I'll do for her, for safety, I will give her one of the car keys to drive to the father's house. I will never allow her to pick anything from that house. She won't pick her shoes. She won't pick her dress. She won't pick anything from that house. You're asking me why? You're asking me why?
Didn't you?
Or father could you then? Or go share the wine?
And I don't know, buy one Atarians.
Ah, Atadia me or Toya or Sherry Bear Fee Horn. 26 years of our marriage. Ebekono.
Jojo, or Jenny Hunter.
Debut, if you are debut. Whatever my wife brought into the marriage 26 years ago, are they still there? So if she has voluntarily asked that she's going back to the father's house, why is she taking back there? I said, if you don't understand me, you can take your time. I married you 26 years, Efia. When you came, you have some small dress because you were slim, your stomach was flat. Those dresses are no more in my house. You've given them out. You've dashed them 26 years ago. Every dress you have now in this house is as a result of the souvenirs that you got in the marriage. So if you are going back to your father's house, why do you carry them? And the worst, I won't go alone out of this house. I will not leave this house without my children. Me. Where are you taking them to? Where are you taking them? Your father's house? Are they your father's property? No, you are carrying my children to your father's house. Are they your father's property? If your father can give birth to such handsome, beautiful daughters, why didn't he sleep with you to give you these children? I say one of the things I'll do for you, I will give you the key to one of the cars. At best, I'll bring you all at number. Maybe my wife will ask, I'll be having like 13 or 20 cars. Right now, it's only 7 cars I have. So I'll bring all the 7 car keys. Yeah? Choose the one you drive to your father's house. And if you dare don't choose, you won't like me. Because once you make that statement, you have to go. That it came into your head that you are telling me, who have invested all my life in you. If you made a statement, if you said you are kind one. Now be jam so if you dey asema kind o kan it ra o baby I won dwin kwachire be me bia what to no si wo pa se odo ne yira o ye na sede no do ye ma ne yire no o ye emu 5% for ma ne ho anka wasesa se mu se ya to abom se we hu ye ye fo ye kese ya ye tantantan a enye se ya do ye hu ye pie fifie kwa no pa ye koye aduma be se 9 ye bedu fie 1 o'clock ye dapo so yen na mo de edi atata yen ne di yen na ye the time authentic mama the time. If men would take care of themselves with just few of the things they spend on the women they love, you are in pain. You are owing people, but your wife is demanding money from you. Yeah, I said, "Be I'm catching me. Said me, no, sir. I was see that. I won't buy it here. Only go there. You see, now, there was a prophet that lived. When he died, the debtors came to the family house of the wife to come and collect the 2 sons because their father gave them out as collateral and took money to take care of the family. He said that. So your husband is doing everything for you to survive and you still don't appreciate him. How on earth can you just throw everything we have away because of one text messages? One text message. Because of one child, you are cursing me that our children will meet a man like me and they will suffer because of one sexual intercourse that you want I have with somebody. Because of what me say, as I can message in by phone no top say, have you arrived? We have to drive back from Akosomo to Accra. I see in the back, Accra back. And what do you need a compensation for? What will you use the compensation for? Why don't you make a request when we are in the air? I didn't know from a airport, aeroplane, plane it too, yeah. No, I want to get down here. Okay, no, what's the aeroplane you will call? No, pre-call system, narrators, please. My wife is offended with my presence, so she wants to alight here. The way I'll misbehave in the play. Pilot, I want my peace. My wife wants to alight here, pilot.
Same thing omo ya na omo kan egu etiro no omo block you. Say man ka be koso ho.
Say you akoso mo. Usu be back to Accra. Et we who be so play no ma. Remember we see. Me bought down what play no. Stop and let my wife get down. I say stop. I know my wife. Oh, she can break everything in this place. Please, I beg you. Madam Elster, please, I beg you. I beg you. Let my wife alight here. Otherwise, trouble will come.
I'm going to see the nearest airport.
What? Yeah, you know what?
Casablancos and Sub-Sahara. Yeah,
sister, there's no law like that. Oh, there's no law like that in the flight. Oh, even when it comes to medical condition in the flight. There's no law that says that stop by the nearest flight for medical attention. No, it's not that. That is why your health condition must be declared before you join the flight. Because from one sister, and you want in the latitude 74 million miles. Won't a fearful 40 years and never for Saturday Moyano. O Kotia ding abrim will be some quasi some of our sanity. What that is sooner? What that is sooner? Oh, you say what I say? Oh, boy, no, oh, boy, no, Obiena no. There are times I feel something about you. Then it did akoko so. They have been say with this same. Who cancer phone actually me now do tia to meme koko so be cancer phone. Say na be everybody say upper level. I don't know. Because you're the only man who have ever broken me and had this with me ever since we got married. I have some fear in me that one day somebody also will enjoy what I enjoy and you will leave me alone. Promise me that nobody will enjoy what I enjoy.
And then the may recite my money, you know.
Debi uti dami kokoso. Bisa me say same way. Promise me that nobody else will eat and enjoy the way I enjoy. Who told you that the way you enjoy, somebody else can enjoy what you enjoy? Have you? The way you enjoy me, anybody who comes closer will enjoy me better than you because it's a dead thing. What I say? All I'm saying is this morning, compensation. I see, I have done Samla. Veronica, say what you be?
You know, you me boy, me could say some promise me was madam. Dear, was say me be okay for said then. Promise you said then just say a fool to my no.
Promise.
Yeah, we can say as we feel man those times.
Promise me that nobody else will eat,
madam. Me promise said was me dem no don bebiri kra me enko asehime. Ndo me bebiri sana me don me kra me hyehyeme.
And it's true. And they act, you see, my problem with women, and as I wrap up this morning, learn this thing from me. I don't know how can feel ebia we oba. Her body say na mutimi switch every a very happy mood in less than a second to a very demonic active mood. Young boy be friend me catch me say on any girl be na ti on a counselor. Me worry na dear me say I say me worry na but counselor. You say me ni jai. Meaning ananti 10 years. Out of 10 years, we are paying me TV back 6. Me phone am use so or the from sa no abe pacho. Cancel ni bufu a otumi ye bibia o. Ni bufu gra na etike mo otumi bie car door.
Na until ni tin free so da.
O so me bie car door na so man gina mana.
Obe fresi.
Yeah. And you 10 years. Me say me jan me uncrophobic say
wasting the time.
This is what I call compensational marriage. The video is one come anti here. We have entrepreneurial marriage, we have compensational marriage, we have marriage of convenience, and we have marriage for the reason. Me see your compensational marriage. Your entrepreneurial marriage. Your many who adwuma binti ya invest ya bom enti manwarewa me ho akotim. Your compensation ani the oye nyina me na tena che na ogya ne sesia enkrofo beka na wa man manware enti compensation. And out of the compensation, the next one is what we have what people will call it marriage of convenience. Kratawa dear, and also our dear convenience sake. And now me too community baby da me too bata me pobia boaminti me walo sen me baby dimetiato and no ye marriage of convenience. And ye what marriage for their sake, marriage for his sake. And for his sake, no munyina mun check it. Abofre bia o mame efa nyinsen eye gina so e de wale no eye for your sake marriage. Sani your friend.
Yeah, the any bio.
O say.
Yeah, the any bio. Says I remember the na for sake.
Ebia.
Ya tell that much.
Ebia.
Let you tell no be amfani deal.
What for your sake no? What do mean? What do mean you? What do mean me? A walk around where we are. So once they decided they want to abort this one and they gave birth, I am now supposed to do adoring and engagement at the same time. So the reason why your father married your mother, if it is because she was pregnant for your father and you are the pregnancy, the marriage is called for your reason.
Yeah, at this point, maybe I'm a point. Counselor.
If you are
says oh ye program no me say program the edru ni say me mentina counselor.
Aden.
Me woof, my sorry. Abusia from my by.
Ati for you can echu na kwa senya
hwe. Say near be na etwi ya na ya sore ko ma by. Me sure etwi so na so free line so ate. Etwi free line so. Na me no ye program na wo ba be ka kire me say me de na for your sake marriage. Ade.
And for your sake marriage
me free so. Me free so. Obi say I am telling you. Free so ya basa. Pasrasa. Meja me program me host bi. Ade. I say, counselor, please state the point again. Me was stated be my free studio.
The first one I call it compensational marriage. That I have lived with you for a longer time. You have done this for me and blah blah. So if I don't marry, people will say, so I marry you for compensating you. And that is what I said. The video and Choma's marriage, for me where I sit, I call it compensational marriage. The next one I said it's called entrepreneurial marriage. That one, we have business together. We have invested together. Our life is together because a particular business we are doing is flourishing. And for that matter, I can't leave my portion of the business for you. So I'm marrying you because of the business. It's called entrepreneurial marriage. Investment in tea. What top company be a mami? Me jana wale obeji company nintino me wale no. The next one I say is called marriage of convenience. I am marrying you for convenience's sake. Krata awa de me pese minya baby jina binti. Un sem fata be me se wale me na me hwe baby e kona me hu bia bo me hu su binti me do MFS enti me fa ne sa. It is just marriage of convenience. Ye kan be ma un sem fata be me se wale me na hu chire binti bankra me ni baby denti. So it is called marriage of convenience. The next one I call for your sake marriage. She is pregnant. Our sexual intercourse was not meant for pregnancy. It was meant for pleasure. But because we didn't take God, we didn't protect ourselves, she has gotten pregnant. And she says, as for this one, I will keep it. I won't get rid of it. Whether this child will eat stone, whether this child will have a father or not, I will keep this child. If you don't want me to mention your name, I won't mention your name. Because you don't have what it takes. Then they give birth and let everybody know that you are the father of the child, even though you are not ready. Then you come back to come and marry them. we call that marriage for your sake. So, like a fear, check if your marriage is for your sake, or check if you, the firstborn, the marriage happened for your sake. And each of these marriages have their own challenges till you die. If they marry you, your mother, for your sake, everything that your mother didn't acquire on earth, she will ask from you. And I won't and I won't na my we school. A person na besa me wo. O baba say me nko yi no won't. So you won't because of you. And then now mente brofi won't. Na me pese me mia mani ma me wo na wada ni nipenti. I'm not treating that. As I end this morning, I want to encourage all of you to know that compensation within the marriage circle has never helped any marriage and has never built any woman. If you allow yourself to be compensated, then leave the marriage. Don't receive compensation and stay in the marriage. Why? Because if for the sake of a 22-year marriage that you just discovered a 12-year-old twins, if your wife will request for compensation because of the children you didn't even know they are there, what again can she request for? Men are suffering. Men are going through a lot. Men are lonely even though they have wives. In our vulnerability, if we force ourselves and become vulnerable before our wives, they take advantage of us. Somebody's asking me, is there any advice to avoid this type of marriages? The biggest advice I'll give you is marry when you feel you are comfortable to marry. Unfortunately, I have to agree with, because I just witnessed one yesterday at Osu. Look at it. I told you people that, look, never in your life, in this journey of my counseling, I've told you, and I want to repeat myself, don't love me because I am Counselor Lutrot, you are seeing. But unfortunately, I want you to appreciate what I do so you can love me because of what I do. Don't love me because I'm Counselor Lutrot. Love me for the action, the things I do. People will not celebrate you because you are Counselor Lutrot. They celebrate you because of what you do with the name. So you don't hate me. Don't lose heart for me. Love me because you appreciate what I do. So for you to avoid any of this type of marriages, marriage of convenience, compensational marriage, for your sake marriage, there are about 13. I have 13 of them. One day I'll treat all these ones for you to see. We have the marriage called because of him. Because of him. I didn't know because of, do you know what marriage is that? It's the marriage that comes by through recommendation. And no marriage of convenience. And we are because of him. So I didn't want to marry you. You are not within my catchment area. But when pastor brought you on my list is when I reconsidered. And if a woman can say this after 10 years, after 15 years, about 20 years, she's being honest, but foolish. Counselor, I mean, do you have books? No, I don't have books. I've not started writing books yet because I've decided that I want a publishing company that will say that all we need to do is give us what you want. We'll write it for you and we'll share the proceeds and we share because I can sell the books. I have good titles, but I don't want to go and invest the small money I have into books that you won't buy. I want to wrap up and go. If you have any questions, ask me as I leave. I'll write a book for you. Please write a book. I'll write it for you. The day I launch the book, I hope you buy one to pay for my printing cost. So that when you don't even buy the books, I know the printing cost is gone. I wish we can call or do voicemail to share our experience on this. Yes, the only thing you can do is to make a request so that I will. Young man, maybe I want to try something for you. Just 10 minutes. Let me do this for 10 minutes. Young man, where am I? You know what I want to do? Sorry, give me just a minute. This one is a quick one. Some people want to ask questions, so let me just do that. Abna, if Abna is there, like I don't have a problem, but Abna is not there. Whoever Abna is there, she will moderate and pick the people that want to talk. So if Abna will come, she can moderate. If Abna will come, she can moderate. That's my problem. Very difficult. Abna is not there. Because I need a moderator to pick the people who want to come. I can't pick it at where I'm sitting. My daughter is here. I can't. Mean to me. But you can speak. I'm hearing you. Please go ahead and see if I can speak and see if I can hear you. Because I'm in here. Are you speaking? Kasa.
Hello, Counselor.
Thank you. Abna is the one who can pick you, but unfortunately, I cannot do because my moderator must come and pick you. It's difficult for me. I can't do this at the same time. So let me just do this quick in 10 minutes and let me go. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Counselor,
Oshira Wonso. Me that's sick.
And I've been listening to you.
Me that's sick.
Yeah. I don't know, people don't understand you. Everything you say is real. Among for you are open to your things, right? In reality, existing. You are okay, but all kind of they are here. People Obia was
There be your tea go. Yeah, kasa. Your tea on here pe kwama Abna bankanaka. Obe moderate na yet me. Abna, please, can you moderate from there? Yeti kasa.
I think I win better. Yeah. But what's the
Ko.
I will be a one. I've been a behind all day going to marriage. What you say? Said that I work about those several types of marriage. Yeah, no, the man say you those normal one type of marriage now. You know.
Kwane life na pause you. Abna, can you control those who want to come? Or I have to pick you first? Let me know. I'm using a back camera here. So I think one of the biggest questions on the ground is kind of like, please, is marriage actually meant for everyone? Yes. And why? Because everyone was created for marriage. Thank you. So I think that my moderator is in. Let me pick her. Very important. All right. When Abna is here, we can continue. Abna, 10 minutes. Because some questions. Why?
Okay. Cool. Good morning, Ubia.
Yeah, Phil. I'm going to share.
Maba.
They hear
Okay, say, counselor, please, is marriage actually meant for everyone and why?
Yes, marriage is meant for everyone because everyone was created to come and marry. That's it.
Okay, you're not stepping back.
Okay, Stephen Coy.
Yeah.
Yanko, you have 10 minutes spent Yanko.
Letting us know the different types of marriage, any like the repercussions and then the consequences behind it. We should all understand and know the type of marriage and at any specific time. There's another one. There's the fourth one who explain it here. Just for you. Dangerous power.
Just for you, no.
Yes, it's very dangerous, and of late, in our Ghanaian society, that is exactly what is going on. That is exactly what is going on.
Just for you. It's just for you or because of you?
But I get pregnant, your band back as a person on one.
Yeah.
The pressure from the side of the parents, who push the lady also about at the tight corner. The end. Those when you go into it, when you go to court and then you try to do a little research on the fact that what was the basis of the marriage? I've not done that research too, but in looking at the situation, most of them they are from that side. Yeah, because that's the wood and the social and most of the time, so I'm not trying to say anything that's something that I don't know. Yeah, man of social say my one and I obey one then the beer so and on the question that my brother asked, is everyone meant for marriage? Counselor who can say yes, but me to my best of my knowledge, you be also one.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, that is my suggestion.
I didn't hear any answer there.
Yes, we do be an baby as also. You do get it you. Naturally, it may be a different only problem here, but he or she is not meant to give birth. You see, and there's other factors. Maybe Miami, you say you've learned a lot and you have a whole lot of ideas about this issue.
But apart from any medical condition, and even when medical condition comes into the system because of formation during childbirth, the Lord has given a lot of knowledge that can abound to change medical errors. But for God, none was created barren.
Barren, yes.
Everybody.
aware akasa aware and then call a what's one what try over scenario on that issue now lady know to me and what try in so many places more Canada about Ghana still not buying to a little banner functional for years so I don't know what I idea for
IVF.
Oh, IVF no where. Nobody will.
Okay, we have some casano, not a bit which is meant for every individual. No.
Okay.
And if you force yourself into it, what will where you be landed? No. Some people are poor not because they were naturally created in that way. No. But God will just say, oh, we are.
Obewu.
Yeah, because you don't misbehave.
Oh, $1 million Obewu.
Yes. Yes, which one wow. But you poor see you. The person is rich. Yeah, and then the Kiana, and it's not that is meant for
yes, but that's it. On should I want so.
You are real and then just
I've researched on 13, 15, but I'm still trying to pin because 3 now it crashes with the rest. When I say you ask me, I want to be a divorce no. If you divorce once and marry, you will divorce again. So if you divorce once and marry, the tendency that you divorce and marry again is higher than you staying in the marriage. And it's unfortunate that there's nothing that I know that I can teach you that if you want to marry, this is a good woman, this is a bad man. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing on earth called a marriage material. The only thing I know is that a man must marry a woman. That's all. Number 2, a man must be a man financially before you marry a woman. Because a man without money is a woman. And when a woman gets money more than a man, she becomes a man. And 2 men cannot live in marriage.
About this. It's real. It's the mind you have money. You're a woman. You don't control. Who is going to control? And then you can tell possible to do the best. What I say, what my yard, no matter how strong the woman is. Look at what is happening. I had one scenario here now. This guy said, "Bemano, you know, you man, or not the babysitter." And I lady, the wife no quite no about. To them, another money, piano, those things. What I say? It's me always in what I pray for in life. I always pray for everyone get money. Every man, God, if you get money, it's a woman. Eventually, I'm a and 20 and more. The 2 hour banner, we then then this life will become useful for the poor. Because I need to channel and every family they are providing here. If you need to, I'm not saying you are not white. I have a man called Dr. That's a man in Gaza. And my young, very knowledgeable.
Microphone.
She can do things without her own knowledge. I later she realized that what she did was bad or whatever. It is never there. So that whatever, especially when you are a married man. Now a man who will suffer. Right, I'm not for
Na ote bema na okasa e no. Osi akọ Kuwait. Akoye adwuma wo Kuwait aba. Ba de sika sem san ye oba akire no. Se ono no hwe fie e na eba ne ko onu aduane obeka se wanya hwe so enye se wo boa wo yiri o ohienti maka to se wo se be ma bi gina fufuo so e wo ama na yiri a enye odo e yo hia ye tua banche ni afrew ko frew papa se banche na aye ready o efia me ko no maru ani ni o me ko maru ani ni o mami to beji scan me do ka sen Baby mouth backward. And you hear no more go try why? Mouth yes eh. Abnaje.
Adia ma abana.
Emba ni sika. Je. Emba ni sika. Me de keska no. Ah. I am told you back on toy. Nam sa to back me do ka 50 ko. Bema oni sika yan wale no me wale ohia ni obe kun susum ye bema oni sika me wale no anoba sika de ko ede odi oba sika ko ede unsuru no me oba sika ye no me oba so wase ni sika obe kansa ko si da obewu that's it. And I said, Bema yes can you bad edi. And this that's all moi. And yebisa yesi Bema wo Bema e wo £1,000 oba e wo £2,000 na ebisa om say scar hin e wo fie and I say £1,000 because Bema scar na e fie e your bad ya eti Stevie asna abekọ no yiwe anu ne picking ba foforo yesi compensation sumuno wafa na chi wakọ wo ba wa chire osi wegu nanim ase enti sumuno compensation ehu hia sa
Compensation. Is it when they are married or what?
It could be married, it could be unmarried. Assembly can also have an echi. Odio bi akwo na echi. It is
now, if they are in just relationship without marriage, them man know about from what on fire with you, on fire with you. On fire with you because we don't have any you have nothing like a bindable.
And you open a mind then. Okay. Yeah, open a mind then. Yes, yeah. Open a mind then. Uni abeti ase ko. Ada unimpina mind. Baba unimpina mind. Unim ya sechi e mane mame.
Yeah, sapon.
Yes, eh ya sechi betimi atumo. Unim ya sapon ne ba ne ba ne mame. Unim no.
Oh, but I don't know her in person, but
what in us no.
but so much sorry.
Ese 46 years onye ne ho ade. Entu che se we pina man a ye no ni bibi ache. Ko
So nipa no omuti wona omaware dia, say the moment conversation comes in, then it means the lady should pack her things and go. Because nipa dey say be a baby.
you want medicine?
No matter the situation. Bakuba offended.
Sister Autono no. Aboa. Ba kasa no me huto eto no so. Sister ya go toilet. How do you feel working with such a woman? That you don't have bottles, you don't have anything. You see, these are your problems. So you will work with her, and when they are looking for somebody to marry, they will call and leave you. Right now, when the two of you are working, and they do see, no, when you are working with her and they do see, who will turn the head first? Me. Why? And you know you are not the one they are referring to. You know because you don't have bottles, you're not the one they are referring to. Stephen Kowai na eto no hunu anka eto na yede chichire man o da say obman panyi kura peto
And they find the tax.
eto na yede chichire man eto da bi say oba bia ye form no yen compensate no ebi na make cho say me ne me yire tu afia kra o se ma form no makodi ga ebu na chi ene ye call Vota Hotel akosomo ye kodu ho na oji mi phone so de be ya de ena message be pop up ho or say I hope you have arrived safely me yiri koku apai say e ba ne sen na me kra get me say me ne ko akosomo nti me san fa ne san bra kra sa na jo no na Jesus there why they we di tweda.
That's a hotel boss in Areka.
And fun, but now, in just a minute, the simple message from this particular person has changed your mood. What are women for? I want to for Jimmy and a den. Wabu nkotobie tafri oba twema ma ne ho atol no bisa wo nkwasi asem no do ti kona se metwa bon na wajimi
And now Besa, Johan Mesa say because of message from Booking, so let us say paper more con Muchaso. Besa.
But the way, maybe we should really I'll finish my trip.
you see it's painful oh etina me say when you do this you find say yet flight mu plane ni betu na message aba now start here there me I will scream in the plane my wife want to drop oh please alert my wife in the air or she will drop the I will let them drop you on.
Oh God, because
Counselor, I said, I never call something just anything. Young man and Casano, and man Castle from women, man and Castle, themselves, they don't know what they want. And my own, a go to me, and what's that? A saloon, you're more there, you compensate ever. So, you always want.
Oh, brother, Steven, okay, sorry, I'm not your dream. Also, baby, I got to saloon. Now, a genie near Chienu, now, or depends your chawa, and yes, on pel. Or the son house sending for sale, Miss Raman Casa. That or the son house sending for sale. Why, your sister, yeah, wa hwe sister yi na ni achi nwa ma wa te say adre eti ye twi mu kakra hwese na ama wa succulent eya unta nko social media eya kope positive energy wa TikTok won say abrewa bi na nim nyina monchim aya tantantan na am say before and then omu twa ne makeup a uhia na beji akodi eti ya mema mo nkasa say makeup ne bedi bra unhu oba bi ani ne rare face ama akote ajoda ensio bra ensi say me de oba wo ho na oba ni me tan say de me de ba ne sa me koto ba juju ba ma akoto juju esan say wahu so oba innufo tennis ball na she ne nufo ase wo yejimi fo aneti na me kasa tennis ball na abedi aya bi aya ase na ma de say how ne say oba de na ya ase ma na tokro ni ho a ho ne say koto ju na nye say na ni ma ponchim ya da ho sa o ya yide no pia o ma ni me ye smooth o mo pepa wo fie pa na nso oben na nso ye te ho ye suo si ebeja wale na aka no
Now, but should be beside question, the answer.
o se dey
I say counselor, I disagree with you that women shouldn't marry poor men. What about love?
what is love doing around poverty? Have you gone to the fuel station to fill your tank with love before? Everybody do that.
You love your husband or you love your wife. Let's say there's nothing in the house. What is love in that situation?
And I'm saying no woman can love a man, not even my wife. You can't love a man. You can't love a man.
Let's be realistic and stop this love.
Look at what the video. No, look at what the video did. Is it love? It's money. What Choma and the video just did, it's money. That the video will pay a friend to come and sing for the wife. It's money. Look at this blogger, the guy working here, GHP. Can he go to that wedding if it's no money? They paid him. So he's writing according to the money. If you want to go and marry a poor man, are you my family member? Go. Go and marry a poor man. And you see, says he can't be a man. Look at the guy who called this money on original TV. He says he doesn't have money now, so the wife has reduced him to become a house help. A man. No sensible woman will marry a poor man. If you are a poor man and a lady says, and yes, she will be Bradian Wale, he wants to finish your dream. She wants to kill you. She's a dream killer. She's a witch. She's wicked. Now, if you are rented down at your send the Nancy form.
Women who naturally, if they want to marry you per se, like they would rather develop you first.
If you develop a man to marry the man, you are a fool. If you are watching me as a man and there's any lady trying to develop you, when they finish developing you, look for some Kisha to marry. Don't marry that thing.
Counselor, I have a question.
Go ahead, my sister.
Good morning to everyone.
Morning to you too.
So this marriage matter, would you say that the marriage today is totally different from the marriage back in the days? Because when you say don't marry a poor man or this person shouldn't marry a poor woman, back in the days our parents didn't have this kind of status with financial gain, but they lived happily.
It's not true.
What is the difference now?
Your mother never lived happily with your father until they were 20 years after marriage.
But even it could be possible, but it doesn't mean that the financial status changed.
If you like, have a conversation with your mother and ask if the process your father used to marry her, she will endorse you to marry a man through that process.
Yeah, she would.
So your mother, hold on, sister, don't worry. Sister, I am very old, so don't worry. I'll bring you to the speed where you are. Watch this.
My mom and dad married for 62 years before they.
Congratulations.
She's still alive right
now. No, don't. And where's your father?
He's still alive right now.
No, where's your father?
And the best part, he died when he was like 85.
Why did he die?
Well, he was sick because he was one of those jack of all trades.
For who?
Never been really.
Relax.
What trade for the family?
So take your time. Take your time.
He has 12 children.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, sister, I like your record. I like people like this. Your record is helping me expand my education. You understand? Because you have a very good intellectual discourse, and your penetration has a lot of piercing. So hear the conversation. Your father died and has left your mother. And you say your father died because he was a jack of all trades, so that he can be able to take care of the 12 children. Is that not it?
Correct.
Are you Who has never worked before?
My mom has never worked.
So who killed your father?
All her job was. Sorry?
So who killed your father?
It was just nobody killed my father. It's just from old age and illness.
I ask you, what happened that your father died early? You say because he was jack of all trade. He was working hard for the family.
He worked hard.
And he was working hard for who?
He just knows that I have to do whatever I can to put food on the table for my family.
So your father was working hard to make sure that all of you will get something to eat. Is that not it?
Correct.
And through his hard work, he has died and left your mother there.
Well, old age also was also hard.
What is old age? What is old age? Have you had a relationship with a man that is older than you before?
Sorry?
Have you had a relationship with a man that is older than you before?
Yeah. Not too old though. I don't like them too.
No. I didn't ask that whether you like two old men because I'm old, but I like you. How old do you score old?
Old is any man who is 15 years above.
Sister, you are very wicked. You want to have a relationship with a man that is 15 years older than you. You are very wicked, though. Don't you consider your other sisters who are working there, sister?
If you marry someone who is 15 years older than you, depending on the kind of bonding connection we both have, but because men tend to age faster when they are getting older, it breaks them down faster.
So from where you sit, okay, so from where you sit, if you marry a man that you are older, that is older than you 15 years, it brings a lot of peace of mind for you. Is that not it?
Not really. Not for me.
But the one I asked you that, have you had a relationship with a man who is older than you before? What's the age bracket? You say 15.
It was like 2 or 3 years.
I thought you like 15-year-old men. But I'm bringing this to your notice that you've not tried a man that is 15 years older than you before. But if you can, try it. So that you will know.
My dad was 20 years older
Than your mother.
than my mom.
And they married for how many years?
They were married for 62 years.
And your father died at what age?
85.
So if your father was 22 years, then how old was your mother when they married?
Very young. I think she was in her 18, 19.
So your mother was not ready for marriage.
but no, she was. But you know, in those times, in the village times, it was more of a. They consider culture, your background, and your home.
So what I'm saying is that this is why you don't know. You can go ask your mother before she died. I'm saying that your mother was not ready for marriage. Their marriage came to meet her on the way, and for the purposes of life. Are you aware?
Yeah, the marriage came to me, but he was ready. But he saw her, and he was like, "That's the woman."
So your mother was not ready. Don't worry. I said we'll get to your place. Your mother was not ready for the marriage. The marriage came to meet your mother on the way. And she has no option than to jump to the availability of what is happening. Are you aware?
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right.
Go and ask your mother.
But even though the counselor, even though she wasn't ready, but she took on that task.
No.
No hesitation.
I challenge you that I say go and talk to your mother right now. Ask your mother, how many times did she regret being in the marriage with your father? Go and ask your mother.
Never. I've had conversations with her.
Then your mother is lying to you. I say your mother is lying to you. An 18-year-old girl will enter into marriage and will stay in the marriage for 64 years and will never have the feel of walking out of the marriage. She's lying. She's afraid of you. Sure, it's a lie. How long did your father die? How many years now? How many years has your father died? Your father died 20 years ago. I thought it's 5 years. Like we can go and ask him. At 20 years, I can't get the soul at 20.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
So your father died 20 years ago. Your mother is still alive. So I'm saying that your father died 20 years ago. Your mother is still alive. Wickedness of women.
Yeah.
They will kill you and leave.
So that's the thing that I look like.
But I'm saying that the way marriage came to meet your mother on the way, sister, the way my
Like they never show that they don't have it.
no, sister,
Whatever we need, find a way to provide.
no, it's not whatever you both need. Your father find a way that whatever you need, your father provided. I'm asking you, the way marriage came to meet your mother on the road, will you allow yourself for marriage to meet you on the road?
But isn't that how marriage meets a lot of us women?
Leave them, you.
Isn't that the whole purpose of a guy approaching a woman?
Sister, sister, stop the preaching and the evangelism. Sister, oh, sweetheart, I'm asking a simple question. The evangelism is okay. I say you.
Okay. Sorry?
Will marriage meet you on the way?
Will marriage meet me on the way?
Yes, like the way you met your mom.
Yeah. I think so.
Is he a thinking?
I'm serious.
Is he a thinking?
I'm trying to understand the question, the way he's trying to phrase
I'm saying that the way your mother married, the way your mother got married to your father and your father died 20 years, she's still there with that sexual intercourse. Will you also agree to be married like the way your mother was married?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Thank you.
I wouldn't mind that.
Thank you, God.
They had a lot of respect. They had a lot of.
You are not defining what you wouldn't mind. Your father met your mother, and your mother was not ready to marry. But the way your father did, your mother succumbed and stayed 64 years. And I'm asking you, will you also allow yourself so that marriage can meet you on the way of Damascus? Will you?
Yeah, I think so.
When you are thinking so, I'm confused. Will you?
Yeah, I will.
Congratulations.
I'm looking at that.
No, sister, don't explain. Sister, don't explain. Sister, don't explain. 64 years ago, people were meeting people with no social media. But in this dispensation of yours, so I'm asking that you.
It was a big deal.
That's what I'm asking.
It was a big deal. Nowadays, marriage is kind of like we live in a fantasy world.
How many times have you been married?
Is this something that went wrong?
Sister, how many times have you been married?
Me?
Yes.
Newly married for like 3 years.
So you are 3 years old in marriage.
Yeah.
How many years do you intend to live in this marriage?
The whole purpose is supposed to be for it. So that's do you part.
I say, how many years do you intend to live in this marriage, sister?
Until death do me part.
So one person must die and leave one.
You can put an intended number on it. If that's the intent, then it should be something of a discussion that when we are at the altar making that promise, I promise to give you 20 years. After 20 years, I'm out. We can't predict that.
That's a very good heart of a good wife.
The life with this
Thank you. So as I'm speaking,
Is it because the pastor said that, or you are saying so?
No. Wait, when you guys are getting married, the vows you take to each other, the vows that is being read to you, or the whole intent of why you are getting married to somebody is to supposedly, hopefully, get older, grow old, and get older with that person until death do you part.
no,
Isn't that the whole purpose of marriage?
no,
Sorry?
no. That's not the purpose of marriage. Marriage is not forever. It's a choice.
You get married just for what exactly?
So I'm saying that you have decided that you don't have an expiration date on your marriage. As for you, what you are in is till death do you part. That's your decision. Is that not it?
Right.
Is it the same way your husband is thinking?
I'm sure a lot of people are not really thinking that way. Otherwise, we would not have divorce.
No, leave them. Is it the same way your husband is thinking?
Your intention is not to be there for the long haul.
Sweetheart, is it the same way your husband is thinking?
Yeah.
He told you that?
That's the whole purpose. Yeah, he told me that.
He told you that till death do the two of you apart.
So that goes apart.
I wish you well. I give you 64 years.
I have a question.
Wait, let me finish. I give you 64 years of enjoyment with your husband. Now that your husband has decided that till death do the two of you apart, and you have done just 3 years, I, Reverend Dr. Counselor Lutrot, support. No.
Do not jinx my marriage.
Oh, sister, let me finish talking. I, Reverend Dr. Counselor Lutrot, I support your long haul. May you live 64 years together like your father did and your mother.
Yes.
And may your husband die and leave you after 20 years you are still alive. Because you are going to practice. You hope what?
God calls either or. Whoever God calls first.
Oh, no. My question is that we are practicing your mother and father's marriage. And I like your heart that you want to stay in this marriage till death do you part. And I wish you that whatever you are confessing, sister, this is just 3 years. Nana, twaso. Nana, twaso. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, whatever marriage has done for you, I pray it will not change.
If you are feeling this type, what was the purpose of your marriage?
My own.
Yeah.
Fear.
If you don't believe
Fear. Fear.
So it's what?
Fear.
Fear.
Yes.
So your purpose, so were you forced into the marriage?
Nobody forced me. It's fear.
So what's the fear for?
I'm married because of fear.
Yourself in the marriage?
No, I'm married because of fear.
So you married, so it sounds like you were more like forced into marriage.
If somebody forced me, I could have been happier than this.
Wow.
You know why? If people force you to marry, you live in a marriage. If people force you to marry, then
You didn't really want to get married.
I never said that.
Not to get divorced.
I never said that. Are you married because of fear?
I wasn't married because of fear.
So are you afraid of divorce?
Not really.
So when you divorce today, will you be sad?
No.
Thank you very much. So you are not afraid, is that not it?
There's no reason to be afraid.
Of what?
If you make a commitment to somebody, as long as you put
a black bag in the bread.
Your creator in the middle.
Who is the creator? Who is the creator? Not this one. The other one.
You have answered certain questions that you have answered.
But I mean, I said what? I said what kind of questions I shouldn't have answered because
the only question you are not supposed to answer is that you will live in this marriage forever. But you've answered. That's okay. But I've answered my own too.
It's the hope of the whole
Is it hope? Is it an intent? Is it an intent or hope?
It's the hope.
So then you can't stay in the marriage forever.
Intention is hope. Am I lost here?
No, you are still in control. As a matter of fact, we are still following you. But I'm telling you that you asked me why I'm married, and I just told you. I'm married because of fear.
Okay.
And I could have been better in this marriage if somebody rather recommended for me. You know, if you buy anybody's old car, anytime you are walking and the car does chegre, you take your phone. Kwaku, time I use car no. Na ya kegre ana. If you are fortunate to marry somebody's old wife, you are blessed. Because anytime the wife is misbehaving, you can refer to the woman. And you what? Eyintia na ukunu jawo. Oja awan. Oja awan. Oja awan.
You guys have a mentality.
Sister, you say what? You say we have our mentality. It's true. You are right.
The mentality towards this marriage thing is changing. I guess I'm like a different kind of.
No, you are not different. You are not different, sister. No, sister. No, don't say that. No, you are not different. There's a problem. Do you understand Akan language?
Like in Proverbs?
Yes.
No.
There's a proverb that says like Fidechi abu ani sunku, jani su ani sunku. Jani mani sunku me beso. You heard that one before?
Okay, you break it down. Can you explain it?
Oh, they're breaking it down is very simple. The sweetness of the pudding is in the eating.
True.
That's all. That's what I said in Chi.
So, counselor, how are you going to counsel people who go into marriages probably with not a good understanding of what marriage is and how they can actually keep the marriage?
The other you know, see, I block him on Facebook.
Of marriage, how can they keep the marriage going without having all these?
Can you say my point? Why open me? If people, you say, how will I counsel people?
Yeah.
Who are what? Who is there?
Marriages.
Tell them that it will block the Facebook. You say, how will I counsel people who are having what? Sorry.
Yeah, how can you counsel people who are either going into marriages or already in marriages, or how to make these marriages work? Because it seems like we are not taking that marriage thing seriously.
Well, nobody can help you build your marriage, but we can help you have an informed decision on what can break your marriage. Are you a marriage material?
Yes, I am.
When did you know you are a marriage material?
From my upbringing.
Thank you. Sister, we are champion. You know you are a marriage material from your upbringing because you married your father. And this is your first marriage. You are wicked.
Yes, I witnessed what a marriage looks like.
So what if you witnessed your marriage between your father and mother? Why didn't you marry your father and going to marry this handsome man?
You don't marry your father.
So then you have never married before. So you have never been a marriage material. You are now becoming a marriage material.
Okay.
So you are not. You are not becoming.
Okay.
So if you wish to stay in marriage forever.
Pretty much are saying that the only way you can know you are becoming a marriage material is the journey that you are taking in the marriage.
Because you can never practice marriage until you are married.
Okay.
So the mistakes in marriage can only be observed when you are in marriage.
When it's in the marriage.
Any sexual
Why is it that marriage is just after marriage?
Because
after the testing of
yes, why? Yes.
No, we give you a certificate for you to go into the marriage, and we assure you that there are 2 certificates waiting for you too. certificate of divorce. Are you, are you aware that anytime we give you certificate of marriage, marriage certificate, we have another page of certificates lying down for you, which is certificate of divorce? Are you aware?
Only by requirement, right?
But is the marriage not?
It's automatic.
No, is the marriage not by requirement?
But it's not everyone who divorce.
So if you don't divorce, the certificate is there. Now, I don't know, but let me just end here so that others can talk. I have just 5 minutes to close. Watch it. The question is, if you go and buy banana and the peel, do they peel it before they give you the banana, or you buy it with the peel?
But it's not every fruit that you buy with you peel before you take it.
So I'm just talking about the banana. I'm talking about banana.
That's specific.
When you buy banana, do you buy the banana with the peel, or when you buy it, they remove the peel and give you the raw banana?
Counselor,
Yes.
please speak up now.
Oh, Abna went. I'm closing. You know, today I've changed the setting. So Abna, when you go like that, me pon 5 minutes time I say me call. Okay, quickly. I'm saying that when you buy banana, do they give you the banana with the peel, or they remove the peel and give you the banana?
They give everything to you. Because the
Give it
banana.
and then with the peel.
Did they tell you what you use the peel for? Do you choose what to use the peel for?
Oh, they do it.
When you chew the peel, will anybody come and beat you while you're chewing the peel and the banana?
Because the moment you chew the peel, everyone will know that you are a human being to an animal.
Thank you. So you don't have a choice when you're buying banana than to buy it with the peel.
Sure.
So there are two things everybody must wait and expect in marriage: cheating and divorce. They are part of the package of the marriage. If it has not come yet, relax. When it comes, it's your choice to use the peel as fertilizer, chew it, or keep it. So two things must happen to you in marriage: cheating and divorce. If it has not come yet, relax. It might not come. But if you are married and you say your marriage is sweet, the sweetness of the pudding is in the eating. The test of marriage only starts after 5 years, not before 5 years.
So which means that divorce and cheating is normal.
Yes, it's part of marriage. If you are not married, you can't cheat. If you are not married, you can't divorce.
No, counselor, I want to be specific. Is it normal or they are part of it?
If you say something is normal, the word normal in English, the word normal in English and part of it are two different English. But I'm saying that I gave you a scenario. If you buy banana and they have peel it off and give you raw banana, is it normal?
Okay. So it's part of it.
If you are not married, you can't cheat. If you are not married, you can't divorce.
Yeah.
So license to divorce, license to cheat is marriage.
Okay. Hey, counselor.
I say, I don't want anybody to love me because I am Counselor Lutot. Love me just like that will worry you. Please appreciate what I do and love me because of what I do. You will stay long with me. But if you love me, not appreciating what I do, it will be easy for you to fall away from me. I don't want people to love me because I'm George Lutot. I want them to love me because they appreciate what I do. That's all. Friends and loved ones, I have to go.
That's how you get 62 years of marriage, sir. That's how you get 62 years of marriage.
Oh, don't worry. I say your own will be 64. But follow me.
Amen. Amen.
Follow me because fidie chi abo ani sunku. Ejanu nso ani sunku.
I am already. I'm following you. You have to follow me back.
I will follow you like crazy. I'm gonna make sure I follow her. And add that to the people who are collecting money for my ticket to go and room. I'm going to Rome and I'm collecting money.
Maybe you haven't noticed that I'm the one giving you.
Wow.
Go check it. I've been giving. Yeah.
I love gifters. It means that when you come like this and take my time, you replace it with gifts. Yes, that these days, because I want to use the money to go and buy.
This woman understands everything.
I want to go and buy credit for my data. So I want people to send me Momo than the gift. The people, they share the gift with me, but the Momo they can't share with me, apart from Akufo-Addo. All right. I have to close. Thank you very much for being with me. I think that I'm going to treat a topic this evening. Abna, remind me. I want to treat a topic this evening apart from the compensation because my sister has brought something. What is affecting our modern marriages? What is affecting modern marriages? Abna, write a topic down. I'll treat it this evening. This evening, exactly from 4:30 Ghana time, get ready, let's Jojo. What is affecting modern marriages? Is it money?
Counselor, the time is not clear. You said what time?
Right from 4:30
Okay.
Ghana time.
55.
Yeah, if I don't come, go into the inbox of Abna and disturb her because she's the one who has stopped me from coming. But till then, if you want to stay married for 60 years, I don't know what you are doing there. Call me 0277 609 644. If you're a woman who is going through menstrual cramps, pain, your blood is not flowing, it's smelling, it's stinking, order yours now. MSP 30 0277 609 644. At 609 644. Momo. What a gift of heart. Thank you for the gift. 0277 609 644. You can still use it to pay the Momo for me immediately. God bless you for the heart you gave me. Please, I need Momo more. Send me Momo to buy the data we are using. It's better than the gift the Abrafo are taking the money. 0277 609 644. Makpe ginger honey chips. If you are in America, call 862 215 20. What a cat soup. Somebody just gave me a cat soup. 60 years of your mind, you become 120 because of the cat soup I saw. 862 215 2007. Ayawoya. Amon chadi makafu mu mahwe. If your sister ya mama dia mama awonsia gumi. On pussycat soup. Head jewo ho. Sister Jamin Shira. Makpe ginger honey chips. 862 215 2007. Jamin Shira mo. Bema obema yaba form. Tonga Tali 0277 609 644. Mr. Mo. Meshia mu bios here. Mapon. Madam say Facebook people. I'll read your message in the next time. But keep the topic in your head. Go and research and come. Honorable Yao, I saw you, but we were able to talk. I saw you link. I've seen Veronica. I've seen Makafui, Miss, and I've seen my sweetheart. Please, I want to see you because I like your discussion and your questions and answers. Join me from 4:30 upwards Ghana time, and we'll do it together. My name is Reverend Dr. Counselor George Lutrot. Follow me right now, Dr. Counselor Lutrot _ Follow me on YouTube, Dr. Counselor Lutrot TV or Counselor Lutrot TV. Follow me on Facebook, Counselor Lutrot. Come again. I'll see you. Good night. Bye-bye for now. The last line is that if you are a man and your male organ is not working, don't tell your wife. Work on it alone. Yeah, T4. Woman, correct. T4. Mama, correct. Young pon why now? She, your man use kura wa.